morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? What's up, beautiful people? Rise and shine. It's a beautiful morning. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I'm excited about today because we get another chance to do life to the fullest. Good morning, Miss Jocelyn. Miss Jocelyn moderated, was the MC for our workshop on Saturday, did a wonderful job. Thank you so much, Miss Jocelyn. And then to our speakers, I am eternally grateful for the people God has placed in my life. Remember, guys, I am a strong believer, man. If you're doing life alone, you are doing life wrong. Okay? There is a group of people that is wanting to go exactly where you're going. And one of your things should be finding them and making a commitment to do the journey with others. And so good morning to each and every one of you. Lynette, good morning. Miss Cynthia, thank you so much for being out on Saturday and always supporting. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Kim, thank you so much for being out on Saturday. Oh my goodness, all of you guys, Maria and Kendrick, everybody. Thank you guys for those of you who prayed for the event, who are really believing for a successful event. First event I hosted in Red Oak, and I felt as though it went well. So 2024, we have a number of activities. We're going to be doing a lot of in-person, strong, challenging initiatives to help people make a greater commitment to a life of improvement. Okay. This morning, I want to start a special series called The Ugly Truth. And with this whole focus on the ugly truth, the strong element of adjustments that has to be made in our lives. A lot of us can be doing better, but a lot of us are making some major excuses. And what has happened is our behavior has become so a part of our mindset that we just simply said, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. When the truth is, that's what you've become accustomed to. What I want you to do when you start thinking about the ugly truth, when you start thinking about the things that you have to change, I want you to start to think of, what have I become accustomed to that I really need to break? That's the question. Come on, write that down. What have I become accustomed to that I really need to break? What is it that, man, let me tell you something, and I have a long list of them, man. I have a long list of them. And remember now, one of the things we do is we're chipping away, going to the top. Vito, we're chipping away and we're making these small adjustments. And so the goal is, this is a new week. If you want to make one adjustment, one significant adjustment, one very necessary adjustment, if you want to do that this week and then you do another adjustment next week, I mean, literally, guys, 52 weeks in a year, you would find yourself being a totally different person. You would find yourself evolving and becoming so much more of what you said you want to be. Okay? But you can't be afraid of the ugly truth. You cannot be afraid of the ugly truth. The truth is the truth. And it is when you identify the truth, when you're not afraid to confront the truth, it is then you are now setting yourself up to overcome the challenge that would have been something a lot of people have not addressed. A lot of people are afraid to look this in the eye and says, this devil is going to be taken out. I'm not going to be taken out. This devil is, I'm going to fight the good fight of faith. The truth is supposed to set me free. Why am I not free? Why am I still bound? Why am I still dealing with the challenges that I've been dealing with? Because a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times, it's not so much that the devil is attacking us sometimes. Sometimes we're giving room to the devil by the behaviors or by the habits that we have incorporated. So a lot of us, we are giving room to the devil. We're giving room to the enemy because of our habits. Write this down. Habits can be changed. Or it's a habit of mine, coach. It's a habit of mine. Write this down. Habits can be changed. So, Miss Sybil, as you get up this morning, you got to remind yourself, habits can be changed. I don't have to keep doing it this way. I don't have to keep leaning in to this statement. That's just who I am. That's how, well, coach, you don't understand. I've been doing this for 30 years. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've been doing this for a long time. Lynette, you got to remind yourself this morning, I can change. Habits can change. What I've become accustomed to, I don't have to stay doing. Isn't that powerful? Mother Katie, isn't that powerful? What I've become accustomed to, I don't have to stay doing. Boy, that's powerful. Now, if you would grab a hold of that and simply realize habits can change. Watch this. How many of you would be honest this morning? How many of you would be honest to say, well, I got some bad habits. I've got some bad habits. I don't know about you. I'll raise my hands. And here's the deal. I am cleaning up my habits. I'm cleaning up my habits. How many of you could say, boy, I have some bad habits. I have some bad habits, man. And here's the deal. The more bad habits you have, the worse off your life will be. And so the goal is to eliminate some of those bad habits every week. I got some bad habits. I still got bad habits. Somebody said, well, you're teaching the class. I'm not exempt. I'm not perfect. No, because I wrote a book, and not because I do an early morning talk, meaning that I am exempt from life's challenges. I'm having to learn how to get up every day and discipline myself to do the things that's right. It's not easy. Not because the truth is accessible means the truth is easy to apply. You get in these sessions and you could come in and show up every Monday through Friday and then get engaged with the information, start reading the books, and just really start saying, aha, and that's true, and that's true, and that's true. But then when you get up and when you start go out to your job, when you start going out to social meetings, when you start really committing to just saying, you know what, I got a full day ahead of me, what happens is we start seeing ourselves lean right back towards our habits. So you just got to realize I can change, and habits can change. And I don't need to stay locked into this position. As a matter of fact, one of the things I want you to do is, as you embark on going into a new year, this new week, you should do it as well. But as you look into going into the new year, what I want you to do is I want you to make a commitment to identify the habits in your life that has to change, the behaviors in your life that's not working for you. Okay, so the ugly truth this morning is set up all around your health. Okay, I want to talk this morning about unhealthy habits everyone should quit to be healthier. Okay, unhealthy habits everyone should quit to be healthier. Now, here's what I've discovered. Boy, when your body gives way, listen, if you've ever had to go in an ambulance, if you've ever had to go and sit in an emergency room with aching pain, okay, if you've ever had to sit in a doctor's office and realize that oh my God, they're gonna have to do some work, it just shifts everything about in you, because your health is important. Your health is important. As a matter of fact, you've heard the statement before: health is wealth. Health is wealth. But a lot of times we don't think about our health until it's in crisis mode. Okay? And it's a lot of things. There are a lot of things that we can do to at least show God, I've been responsible. Now, God, I've done my part. Hello, somebody. This morning, Coach Miller is going to be pushing you to do your part. What am I pushing you to do? I'm pushing you to do your part. Every day you get up, you make up in your mind, I'm going to do my part. So here's the deal. Some of the things you do or don't do every day might be getting in the way of a healthier you. So what's getting in the way of a healthier you? Write this question down. Write this question down, Vanessa. Write this down. What's getting in the way of a healthier me? What's getting in the way of a healthier me? Is it that I just made a commitment not to exercise, even though I know I should? Somebody said, well, I know I should exercise, Coach. I know I should. I know I should exercise, but why aren't you exercising? Well, this back of mine, or this leg of mine, this arm of mine, this neck of mine. But you could do a little something. How many of y'all agree with that? You can do a little something. You could do a little something. So here's the deal. If we know we should do some kind of exercise, and Kendrick, did you remember you and I doing that, the push-up? I challenged Kendrick, hey, can you do 30 push-ups? Can you do 30 push-ups? And here's the deal. What I've been doing is getting up in the morning. So I've been practicing pushing up. I've been practicing going to the gym. I've been practicing trying to put in a couple of miles, even if it's just walking outside. Even if it's just walking outside. You say, Coach, I really want next level living. Next level living is going to come through you taking better care of your body. Next level living is going to come through you taking better care of your body. What does it profit a person to get an acquired dream house and that highly accomplished car and that corner office, only to find that you could barely get up in the morning, only to find that the way you're treating your body, you have no honor and respect. You have a respect for a check more than you have a respect for your body. Okay? So the whole concept is you just got to start saying what little things I can do to better take care of my body. So let's do some work together, guys. In the comment section, I want you to write it down. What little things that you can do, what you've identified. Okay? Ms. Johnson said, just left the gym. Come on now. See that? This is on-time word. Listen, what little things you can do. One of those things is you can go to the gym. You can go to the gym. Some people have a gym at their apartment. They don't go to the gym. They got gym in their neighborhood. They don't go to the gym. They got walking trails in their neighborhood. They don't go to the walking trails. Okay? So start small in that walking. I love that. A nice little brisk walk. And you just make a commitment. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Vito, I'm going to do a little exercise. Okay? I'm going to do a little exercise. So what's this? Another one, I like what Miss Cynthia just said, because I have on my notes, eating healthier. What about your eating habits that's hurting you? Somebody said, well, it's not really hurting me right now, Coach. It's not hurting me. Well, what about your eating habits that, based on studies, your current habit is going to come back and bite you? How many of you can look at your habits and it's Russian roulette? Come on, it's Russian roulette. What you're eating and how you're dealing with your body, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, right? And then when somebody like me, you teach this stuff and you tell people, hey man, okay, watch what you're eating. Watch this, overeating. Man, let me tell you something. How many of y'all know the portions of food that they give us? It's just more than it should be. Just food galore, just food everywhere. So I'm learning overeating is a real thing. Not exercising is a real thing, okay? Not drinking enough water. Not drinking enough water. I hear people, well, I don't like water. It's not about what you like. It's about what you have to appreciate in the part of developing a healthier lifestyle. I need water, so I'm going to drink water. And here's what happens. You start making it a habit. First thing you get up in the morning, you start realizing your body was fasting. Okay? You may not want to go and eat right away, but one of the things you should do right away is go drink some water. Take your body off of that fast of no liquid and then go ahead and start taking some water. It'll help every bit of you. Okay? Water is important. So during this time of the year, there's a lot of overeating. Okay? During this time of the year, there's a lot of overeating. And what you got to just tell yourself is, okay, I like what Miss Coach Deborah Smith says. She said, man, listen, when I go out, I practice. I split my meal in half and tell them, give me a to-go plate even before I eat my meal sometimes. And just put it aside. Just put it aside because I'm not going to eat that much right now. Okay. Another one is eating late at night. How many of you have been told eating late at night is a problem? It's not good. How many of you? How many of you have been told eating late at night? How many of you? Come on, let's see how many people in the comment section is going to be honest. Eating late at night, or you know the portion that you're about to order or eat is way too much. You know, but I don't know about you. I created a habit. I created a habit where I made a commitment. I was going to eat whatever on my plate. I would eat whatever on my plate. You talking about a bad habit? That's one of those habits that I've done. I've been eating what's on my plate when the truth is, oh, it's a bad habit, man. It's a bad habit. So here's the deal. Not because it's on my plate mean I have to eat it all. I had to learn that from my wife. Not because it's on my plate means I have to eat it all. Or that late night. That late night, you get up late in the night, you are home. And let me tell you something. Sometimes I've gotten up in times past, and I got up late nights and I ate an entire meal. I mean, literally prepared an entire meal, not a snack. I'm talking about, I'm like eating like it's daytime. And then you wonder why over time that thing comes back and it bites you. I'm responsible for my health. Can I get about 10 of you guys to say that this morning? I'm responsible for my health. And so rather than going ahead and getting an energy drink, rather than going ahead and just getting coffee all the time, go ahead and put bottled water in your car. Go ahead and tell yourself, okay, rather than energy drink and coffee all the time, what I may have to do is I have to study me. Okay, I have to study me. And in me studying me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to learn how to get better rest. Because what is the energy drink and the coffee doing that I'm not doing for myself that I can probably find a healthier way to do this? Okay, so I want to find a healthier way to do life. I don't want to be dependent on anything that's not right. You know, that's not the best approach for me to do life with. So a lot of us, we have these habits where we've become accustomed to, well, you know what, I have to have 2 or 3 energy drinks to go per day. You may want to look into that. What's going on? Okay, why aren't your body giving you the energy that you need in a more healthier way? Okay, so that statement, I need you to grab a hold of that. I'm responsible for my health. Nobody is coming to take care of your health for you. Okay, I'm 48 years old, so I get up in the morning, I'm doing these push-ups, I'm going to the gym, I'm walking in the neighborhood, I'm riding my bike because I know 50 is coming, I know 60 is coming, and I just want to be able to say, you know what, if my body was an automobile, if my body was a car, I want to be able to say I did my part in servicing my car appropriately. I service my car. I maintain my car, which is my automobile, which is my body. I service my body for the long haul. I service my body for the long haul. So listen, if you know you have a car and you don't get that oil change and you don't get your tires checked and you don't check the transmission and all of this stuff on the fuel filter and the air filters and all this stuff, you got to have so many miles demands servicing of the car. Do you all agree with that? How many of you service your car on time? Your real car, your automobile. My car I went to go get my service, my Mercedes service at the Mercedes deal. They said, well, this is the particular service you need now. I was like, well, how much is that going to cost me? They said, well, $900 and something. Lord Jesus, you know, woo, right? But here's the deal. I got it done, you know. You know why I got it done? Because I don't want my car to be pulling over on the side of the road, breaking down on me, man. So Kim, you know, going to get that car service, it costs you something. Come on, going to get that car service, it's going to cost you something. How many of you service your cars on time? When that light gets on the dashboard, Do you know the Bible says the Holy Spirit will lead us into all truth? This is a word for somebody this morning. I got to do better with my health. I'm responsible for my health. But then guess what? Well, then they walk away from my early morning talk. Well, I don't really like drinking water. Well, I'm a snacker. I'm a snacker. Whatever you claim, you will be. Whatever you lean into will become your reality. Okay, what you got to do is you got to tell yourself, I'm taking responsibility for my life. And I'm not telling you got to go gung ho, because I've met people who just dive all in and they're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to clean out the pantry. I'm going to clean out the refrigerator. I'm taking control. I'm just saying start where you can with little small efforts. Don't put no soda in your car while you're in traffic. Put some bottled water in your car while you're in traffic. Don't put no snack bars inside your car while you're in traffic. I'm telling you, I'm talking to me. I love a good chocolate chip cookie. Ooh, I love me a chocolate cake. But I've been pulling back on carbs. I've been pulling back on sugar. I've been pulling back on all of the snacks because I don't want to find myself reaping from the behavior that I've incorporated in my life that is then now hurting me. Okay? That's then hurting me. So a couple other things, guys. Not getting enough sleep, not getting those dentist appointments in. Let me tell you something. Dental care is important. Annual physical checkups are important. As a matter of fact, my annual checkup is next week. Okay, so you got to realize, hey, listen, you got to make sure, set up a time. Okay, set up a time. And if you haven't done that yet, go today and reach out to your doctor's office and set up for your annual checkup. Okay, go ahead and go set up for your annual checkup because you need to know what's going on in your body. Okay, you need to know what's going on in your body. So go ahead and tell yourself, okay, if you're not sleeping at night, you may want to do some studies on that. Go ahead, figure out, is it the sheets? Is it the blanket? Is it the mattress? Is it the pillow? Is it that you know how you go to sleep? One of the things is you want to start unplugging. You don't want the last thing you do is been watching a lot of TV or you've been on your phone straight through. It affects you. Studies have shown this stuff will affect you. Learn how to unplug. Yeah. Come on. May the Lord help us all to learn how to unplug, how to have quiet time, how to have reflective time, how to do proper studying of ourselves to identify what behavior that I've been incorporating in my life that's hurting me from a health standpoint. Okay, so here's a couple of takeaways, guys. Overeating, stop it. Okay, not drinking enough water, stop it. Okay, late night eating, stop it. Okay, not getting enough exercise, stop it. Okay, not getting enough sleep, come on, stop it. Not doing annual checkups, okay, stop it. Not taking advantage of those twice a year or more dental care opportunities. I was doing a radio show, talk show in the Bahamas not so long ago. And I was telling somebody, free dental care, all you got to do is go on the clinic line. So I don't want to go on the clinic line. Listen, for $20 to go get your teeth clean, go get your teeth clean. Okay, go get your teeth clean. Let me tell you something, it's going to benefit you later on. They have all of these little clinic checkup spaces that pops up in the mall and so forth. And you say, well, I'm too busy. Too busy to take care of your health? Too busy to take care of your health? Well, Miller, man, I'm not as disciplined as you. You can become as disciplined as you need to be to get to where you're trying to go. Why? Because I'm responsible for my health. If you haven't been taking vitamins, start taking some vitamins. Look at what you've been eating and ask yourself, is this the best eating practices for me? I was saying this, Pastor Claire, one of the things I realized was that in the Bahamas, boy, our food is heavy. Our food is heavy. You're talking about a lot. Macaroni, potato salad, peas and rice, tube meats. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of stuff. And it's like, we're realizing, oh my Lord. And then after you finish eating, you could barely move. You're like a snake. You're like totally stuck. How many of you have eaten so much and then you could barely move? Come on, man. Why do we do that to ourselves? Why do you do that to yourself? And so in closing, okay, people say, well, Miller, you're just more disciplined than I am. Well, here's the deal. We all can become disciplined. Discipline is a behavior that one can acquire, one can become better at. I can become more disciplined. Yes, you may have not been disciplined in times past, but you don't have to stay that way. You can change. Okay, so make a commitment. I'm going to become more disciplined. And so one of the things you can do inside of your effective living book is write down the areas of your life that you're going to become more disciplined. So every week you're starting to get more disciplined. Well, I'm not a reader. You can become better in that area. Well, I don't monitor this well. I don't do that well. Here's the deal. You can change. So stop telling yourself you can't, when the truth is, if you believe you can start making baby steps towards making adjustments for improvement in all of those respective areas. The ugly truth of the matter is all of our health is going to be challenged. The older you get, the reality of it is your health is going to be challenged. And I don't know about you, boy, but I just came out of a small surgery procedure. And I'm telling you, all of our health is going to be challenged. Okay? Your health is going to be challenged. Now, the question is, are you doing your part? Are you doing your part to ensure that I didn't cross my fingers and hoped and wished? Well, the reality of it is, listen, if you live in the Bahamas, a hurricane is coming. If you live in Texas, a tornado is coming. It's not, I hope one don't come. It's just when. Okay? If you have an automobile, service day is coming. The car is going to need to be serviced. If you have an automobile, a challenge is going to occur with the car to inquire that if you did take care of the car, it's going to help you with the car. Had you not taken care of the car, you may have to walk away from the car. The thing about our health is you can't walk away from your body. Okay? The thing about our health is you can't walk away from your body. Now, here's what I know. A lot of people's regret is attached to their bodies, but what they do is they go ahead and say, well, it's my family, or, well, that's been something in my family. That was the same thing for my grandfather. That was the same thing for my great-grandfather. That's the same thing for my brother. That's the same thing for my cousin. And so I tried to hide behind the fact that this has been a challenge with the family, rather than you simply saying, I'm responsible for my health, and I'm not going to just cross my fingers and hope things are okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be responsible, and I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do my part. So as I close this morning, write in the comment section what your part is. Drinking more water? Stop overeating? Write it in there. Declare it. Don't be afraid. Listen, becoming more disciplined. Okay? Studying your healthy habits and studying your unhealthy eating habits, your unhealthy habits in regards to your body. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. You are responsible for you, okay? I'm here to serve you and give you these wake-up calls. Your body is going to be challenged. Life is going to send you a test that's going to come in the form of a punch in the face when it comes to your body. Take care of your body, okay? Take care of your body. You are responsible for taking care of your body. What does that look like? Drinking more water, drink more water. What does that look like? Exercising, do whatever you can. Small baby steps are necessary for big progress to be made in a lot of areas. So you may just need to go through the small baby steps, but do something. Every day, do something to take better care of your body. All of us are going through the aging process. All of us are going to discover that our body is going to show up in a way where if you didn't do right with it, it's going to tell on you after a while. This morning, we got Angela Marks in the house. Angela just celebrated her birthday. Big shout out to Angela. We love and appreciate you, lady. Happy birthday, Angela. Happy belated birthday, Angela. Give a shout out to Angela. So good to see you. Brittany, it's so good to see you here this morning. Listen, Kendrick, God bless you. Thank you so much for this weekend. Maria, all of you guys, have an amazing day. Remember, guys, little small adjustments. You go into the gas station, don't buy the same thing. You go into the grocery store, don't buy the same thing. Just go ahead and tell yourself, I'm making some adjustments to do better when it comes to my health. I'm responsible, Jamal, I'm responsible for my health. Okay? The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Here's what you know. You're going to do your part to tell him I ain't the one. Okay? Listen, the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. What do you got to have to declare? I ain't the one. I'm going to do the work, and I got God's divine protection on my side. I'm believing in 2024 for divine health. I'm believing for 2024, no sick days in Jesus' name. That's my declaration. That's what I'm believing. I'm challenging you to commit to it as well. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.